Helps when you're talking to the microphone, Tanya. Hello, and welcome to the Musical Office July edition. I am happy to have you here. When you have a chance, please say hello in the chat so I know you are out there and that you are listening to what I actually am playing. I would love to hear from you. I am going to go ahead and get started. I did say that this would be a half and half show. So half traditional, or sort of traditional, half original. And I say sort of traditional just because I'm going to start off with a set of Irish dance tunes. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And you know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Oh, well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. The leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance with you in the moonlight. What a magic night. Lone, lone, lone in the moonlight. What a magic night. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Thank you very much. Once again, this is the Musical Office. I am happy to have you here. And so, I'm going to just keep on going. Again, if you are out there, please say hello in the chat. Let me know that you are here. I would love to hear from you. And I'm going to keep going with another actually traditional song, as opposed to my set of Irish dance tunes, one of which covered Van Morrison's Moon Dance. The other which was, by the way, The Butterfly, which is traditional. So this is my my Celtic mashup. So in Irish and Scottish music, it's not uncommon for a tune from one side of the Irish channel, Irish Sea rather, to be incorporated into a song from another. And that is the case with this next song. In this case, it is actually a song that seems to be popular on both sides of the Irish Sea. And this is a song that I believe originally was Irish, which is Red is the Rose, and then was adapted in Scotland to be Loch Lomond. So I just put the two of them together, and this is Loch Lomond, Red is the Rose. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love were ever wont to gae, on the bonny, bonny banks o' Loch Lomond. Come over the hills, me bonny Irish lad, come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Oh, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland for ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks o' Loch Lomond. 'Twas down by Killarney's green wood that we strayed, where the moon and the stars they were shining. The moon shone its rays on his locks of golden hair, and he swore he'd be my love forever. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, by the sweet deep side of Ben Lomond, where in the sing, and the wildflowers spring, and the sunshine, the waters are sleeping. But the broken heart will ken, nay, a second spring again. The woeful nay cease fra their greeting. 'Tis not for the parting of my dearest sister Kate, 'tis not for the grief of me mother, 'tis all for the loss of me bonny Irish lad, that my heart is breaking forever. Oh, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and there is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, and my love is fairer than any. Yes, my love is fairer than any. Thank you very much. Pardon me, I'm going to take a minute to tune. Ooh. Tuning jokes. Why did seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. There we go. There we are. Something is very wrong there, but we are going to manage. All right, so next up, we're going to go into a set of original songs here. Though this one certainly sounds like it's traditional, it is not. I wrote this. This was this is a song about how the wren became king of all birds. You see, originally, all the birds got together to decide who would become king of the birds, and Wren, figuring he was well out of the running, fell asleep on Eagle's back. Well, they all decided to fly to see who could fly highest, and of course, Eagle outflew everyone, except Wren was asleep on Eagle's back. So, Wren woke up, flew up above Eagle, and became king of all birds. So yeah, basically, Wren became king of all birds because he slept through the meeting. Cautionary tale there for you. This is King of All Birds. The strongest fly high and the weakest fly low. Wren was the king of all the birdies, oh. All the birds flocked to Tara's halls for to have a meeting, oh. All were eager to have their say as to who should be crowned king, oh. First spoke Eagle, the big and the strong. Said he, I am the largest, oh. wings wear me on their helmets. Oh, said Swan, I am the fairest of fair maidens have become me. Oh, all heads turn when I take to the air. My call is heard down the valley. Oh, the strongest fly high and the weakest fly low. Wren was the king of all the birdies. Oh, croaked Raven, I am the smartest of all. My knowledge is the greatest. Oh, my magic affects both the large and the small, and all men come to me at their ending. Oh, sing nightingale, so beautiful my song, that lovers travel far to hear me. Oh, I fly all day and I sing all night long, afford to soothe the weary. Oh, little Wren, so weary was he from his so long travels. Oh, on eagle's back he made his bed, and soon he fell asleep. Oh, the strongest fly high and the weakest fly low. Wren was the king of all the birdies. Oh, clever crow said, I propose a contest for to enter. Oh, let us all stretch out our wings and see who can fly the highest. Oh, all the birds leapt to the air, and eagle was the strongest. Oh, his wings struck the wind with a grace so fair, he soared to the tops of the sunbeams. Oh, little Wren woke with a start and found himself among the cloudies. Oh, he took to wing and above eagle flew. The birds cried, Wren will be our king. Oh, the strongest fly high and the weakest fly low. Wren was the king of all the birdies. Oh, the strongest fly high and the weakest fly low. Wren was the king of all the birdies. Oh, thank you very much. All right. So, I'm going to transfer over to the guitar, but first with a stop at the a cappella, because I can. This next song is a song about a young man who is a bit too big for his britches, and the young woman who cut him down to size. This is Maiden's Revenge. There once was a handsome lad, all from the town of Kimmin. He was so proud and boastful of his prowess with the women. Well, the tales were told that made him out to be a Romeo, but he'd have his way with a lass, whether she would or no. One day young Mary Stockwell did catch this Johnny's eye, and the next thing that you know, he had his hand upon her thigh. Young Mary's hearing of the tale did push his hand away, and her proud and foolish gesture did cause this lad to say, oh, run like the devil, Mary, run. Run like the devil, Mary, run. For I will catch you quick, and we will have some fun, for the time's run out on your virtue. Mary took off like a shot, went running through the town. Johnny was upon her heels to bring that girl to ground, but Mary's track did take her speeding through the flour mill, and she pushed a bag in Johnny's way, so over him it spilled. Well, Johnny came out of the mill looking like a great white mountain, and his eyes being full of dust fell right into the fountain. At the sight of this the townsfolk laughed, and Mary shrieked with glee, and Johnny got back to his feet, shouting, Mary, I'll get ye. Oh, run like the devil, Mary, run. Run like the devil, Mary, run. For I will catch you quick, and we will have some fun, for the time's run out on your virtue. Mary, she stuck out her tongue and started off once more, but Johnny grabbed her skirt so fast that a good piece of it tore. His passion infused with his rage, it nearly made him blind, and he took off so intent on Mary's now exposed behind. Johnny ran neath the laundry line, his head he had to duck, but flour and water soon make paste into his back now stuck. A fine young lady's handkerchief of lovely bright red silk, while Mary ran into the barn where the town's cows all did milk. Oh, run like the devil, Mary, run. Run like the devil, Mary, run. For I will catch you quick, and we will have some fun, for the time's run out on your virtue. Mary ran down the row of stalls looking for safe cover, when upon her fell the shadow of her man would-be lover. Aha, now I have cornered you, and no more tricks you'll pull. When Mary opened the stall door of the dairy farmer's bull, well, Mary hid behind the door, the bull saw Johnny only, and he crashed out of that stall door being mad, or maybe lonely. Johnny, he turned tail and ran at that handkerchief so red, went flapping out behind him as across the fields he sped. Oh, run like the devil, Johnny, run. Run like the devil, Johnny, run. For I have banked your prowess and your reputation's done, and I'll be the keeper of my virtue. Oh, run like the devil, Johnny, run. Run like the devil, Johnny, run. For I have banked your prowess and your reputation's done, and I'll be the keeper of my virtue. Thank you very much. Continuing on with the songs that I wrote. Check my tuning here just to make sure everything is happy. Looks good, good. All right. So, this next song is a song about being in love with someone who is so self-confident and so just going forward, taking care of business, that it's hard to convince them that you are as capable and as helpful and want to be their partner. And that honestly, you're there for them, and you're there to back them up, whatever it is that they're doing. This is for those people who, it's for the partners of those people who are standing there going, no, really, I'm here, and I love you, and I've got your back, and if we do this together, we're going to be so much better than if you just plow forward and do this yourself. So, this is Rescuing Superman. I'm in love with a hero, a pillar of pride and strength, a man who for humanity would go to any length. Within your arms I feel safe and warm, carried by your stride. Nothing gives me more pleasure than to be here by your side. With such strength you bear a world with grace and agility. Your march goes steady on, never asking help from me. As I tread in your steps, I see you chase under the load. I wish you'd share the burden on such a rocky road. Sometimes Lois gets to rescue Superman, the princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. I too am made of power, have a lion's heart. We're in this thing together, but we still got to travel far. I can match you pace for pace, but not perhaps eye to eye. Let me add my strength to yours, be the wind on which you fly. Sometimes Lois gets to rescue Superman, the princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. Life's together and not a race. We're not here to compete. Let our steps be side by side, a journey to complete. I may not be a superhero, but I have strength and love. You chose me, I chose you. Let your hand fit in my glove. Sometimes Lois needs to rescue Superman. The princess needs to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we will make things turn out right. Lois gets to rescue Superman. The princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. Thank you very much. So, on with our show. This next song, which I need to retune for, is a song about being in that dark, hurtful place after you've left a relationship, after a relationship has ended poorly, and how difficult it is to pull yourself out of the darkness, even though you may really want to, even though you want someone to reach out a hand to you. How hard it is to see that hand, and how hard it is to ask for that hand. This is Nothing Left to Give. To start this over again. And I'm going to use a different pick because I can. There, that's a little less loud. Let's try this again. I've nothing left to give. All I can do is take. So take me as I am. Take me as I am. My whole life feels as though myself off so I don't know how to feel. Take me as I am. Take me as I am. I buried myself so deep, don't know what I spent too much time degraded and deceived. So take me as I am, take me as I am. I don't know how to trust, you know what to believe. So take me as I am, take me as I am. I gave my heart and it was burned. I never got love in return. Now all I want is to relearn. Thank you very much. Again, if you wouldn't mind saying hello in the chat, just so I know you're out there. I'm always happy to see people at these shows. So, continuing in this heartbroken theme that I seem to have gotten onto this evening. This next song is actually a newer song. This is only the second time I've performed it. And this is after the healing process. This is after you've finally gotten yourself out of that hole or been pulled out of that hole by someone who cares enough to reach out a hand and say, let me help you up. And this is when you look back many, many years later and you can see how much better your life is now that you're not in that horrible relationship and that everything is okay. So, this is a love letter to my younger self. I know how much it hurts now. I know how much you care. I know that you feel lost and cold, and your soul has been laid bare. But I'll tell you now, it all will change, and in the end you'll thrive. When he breaks your heart, when he breaks your heart, I can see you standing all alone, feeling like you want to die. It wasn't supposed to go this way, and you're wondering why. But in the end you're better off, though you can't bear the pain. When he breaks your heart, when he breaks your heart, you never want to love again. You feel scarred and betrayed. You've closed yourself off to the world, and you feel your choice is made. But in the end you'll open up, and your pain will subside. When he breaks your heart, when he breaks your heart, no one enters into love expecting it to fail. We all get caught up in the rush, we all want that fairy tale. But love takes work from both of you, and he won't compromise. And he'll break your heart, and he'll break your heart. I'll tell you now that it takes time, far more than you think. I'll be honest and say it sucks. You'll feel you're on the brink, far longer than you should be. But this is what is right, for you to heal your heart, for you to heal your heart. Thank you very much. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Mom and Dad. Glad you are all here. Nice to know that someone is along for the ride here. Thank you very much for chiming in. So, we are on to another traditional song. Having done a whole bunch of original songs. This next song is actually, I'm told, and I confess I haven't watched it, which is horrible of me because I'm a huge costume drama fan. I haven't watched Outlander, but this apparently has been the intro, the theme song to Outlander. This is, and it's actually a song about the Jacobite Rebellion and Bonnie Prince Charlie. This is Skyboat Song. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the waves crash, loud the winds roar, thunderclaps rend the air. Baffled our foe, stand on the shore, follow, they do not dare. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Though the waves leap, soft shall ye sleep, ocean's a royal bird. Rocked by the deep, Laura will keep watch o'er your weary head. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Many's a lad fought on that day, well the claymore could wield. The night came, silently lay dead on Culloden's field. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Burned are our homes, exile and death, scatter the loyal man. But ere the sword cools in the sheath, Charlie will come again. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird at the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to flip back to original for a moment here, though, again, you'd never know it because that's apparently just the way I write. This is the middle song of a trilogy of songs that I wrote about sirens. And in this particular story, a young woman gets turned into a siren. And of course, it's all the guy's fault. Sorry, guys. Standard plot complication. It's always all the guy's fault. But this guy has an excuse. It's not a good excuse. But it is at least somewhat of an excuse. And for once, we're actually going to hear the fella's side of the story. This is Sailor's Curse. My curse lies upon the salt seas, and fated am I to roam them for centuries long in a form not my own, and of the love of a siren. So many long years have passed since I sailed on a ship as a helmsman, a maid in all ports and a good hand on deck, until I set eyes on my siren. Her face and her figure, so pretty, so fair, enough to set men's heart to pound on. Then she sang with the voice of the muses themselves, and I fell in love with the siren. Oh, I rue the day that I touched any other, as my downfall it would be. But my folly did cause the birth of a child, and his mother lay claim to me. She forced me to wed, and I did comply, although my heart it pained, and I swore to myself, though I could never tell her, true to my love I'd remain. I returned to the sea right after I wed, hoping to escape my misfortune, but my love's heart did rage, and my ship was drawn in by the beautiful voice of my siren. My ship ran aground, and I sank neath the waves, but because of my love unbroken, I was changed to a dolphin and condemned to wait for the voice that would free my siren. My curse lies upon the salt seas, and long now I have roamed them, and long has my love sung men to their deaths, and still I must wait for my siren. Thank you. All right. So, on to more interesting and depressing traditional songs, because in English folk music, everybody dies at the end. That's just the way it is. Not much you can do about it. However, this particular song, they don't die. They actually end up together. But, you know, the poor girl starts out in Bedlam, which is the madhouse. So I'm not sure how much better that makes it. But this is Made in Bedlam. Abroad as I was walking one evening in the spring, I heard a maid in Bedlam so sweetly for to sing. A chain she rattled in her hand, and thus replied she, I love my love because I know my love loves me. Oh, cruel were his parents that sent my love to sea, and cruel was the galleon that bore my love from me. But I love his parents since there is, although they've ruined me. For I love my love because I know my love loves me. Of straw I'll weave a garland, I'll weave it very fine, with roses, daisies, lilies, I'll mix the eglantine, and I'll present it to my love when he returns from sea. For I love my love because I know my love loves me. Now as this maid sat weeping, her love he came on land, and hearing she was in Bedlam, he ran straight out of hand. He flew into her snow-white arms, and thus Now these two are married, and happy may they be, as turtle doves together in love and unity. Oh, pretty mates with patience wait, that have God loves at sea. For I love my love because I know my love loves me. Thank you very much. So, we're going to continue on this theme of incredibly beautiful, really, really depressing songs for the rest of the evening. Well, almost. We have one song at the end that'll be a bit more uplifting. But this next song is it's about the Irish famine, the big potato famine in the 1800s, and it in Cork, Ireland, where I've lived for a little while. That's where the famine was worst, and there was an enterprising fellow by the name of Lord Trevelyan who tried to bring in corn, American corn, I believe, Western corn, for his family, to feed his people, but he brought in the wrong type and it was inedible. But of course people heard that there was food, so that when they broke into his storehouses, and they tried to steal it, and of course they were arrested, and the penalty for crime in those days was you were transported to Australia. So you would probably die at sea. If you actually managed to make it to Australia, it was highly unlikely that you'd ever make it back to Ireland. So this song was actually written in 1972, but it's about a family being destroyed because of this event and because of what was referred to transportation as punishment. So this is Fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl call out, Michael, they are taking you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonesome around the fields of Athenry. By a lonesome prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's a star fallen, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. But she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonesome round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonesome round the fields of Athenry. Thank you very much. So this next song will be my last song. So before that, I would like to thank you very, very much for joining me here this evening. And thank you for joining me for all of these concerts during, all of this. I am sincerely hoping that this is my last online concert from my office playing by myself. I really hope that from now on, if I actually do play anything online, you will be able to see me playing out in the world and have it live streamed. Speaking of which, next week, a week from tomorrow at 9 o'clock, p.m. Central Time, I will be playing at Convergence, which is a big volunteer-run science fiction convention in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I am told that they will be live streaming my show. I don't know if they will be live streaming it out to the world, but at some point I do know that it will actually be on the Convergence YouTube channel. So I will make absolutely sure that, that you get the link to that so you can see that show. So thank you all very much for supporting live music, for me, for all of the other musicians and performers you may have been watching via your computer during the pandemic. I sincerely hope that we will all be able to return to normal performance soon, if not to continue the normal performances we're doing out in the world. Fingers crossed. And thank you very much for joining me. I do have one more song this evening. And I will, as always, close it out with a farewell song. This is Health to the Company. Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Let us drink and be merry, or grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the handsome lad that I love so well. For style and for grace there is none can excel. As a smile upon his countenance, as I sit upon his knee, sure there's no place in this wide world that I'd rather be. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Our paths must diverge now, go they up or go down. In every tavern, in every town, I will always raise a glass to you by the firelight's glow. For your hearts will be with me wherever I go. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. I hope to see you out there somewhere playing music out in the wild. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you again soon.